If Alfred wanted revenge, it was a lovely day on the island of Sodor, and many of the Fat Controller's engines were pulling goods and passengers around the sights of Sodor. Until one morning, Alfred was at the sheds complaining. He had not enjoyed his life on the island of Sodor since he first started, and he was still complaining. "It's not fair," he moaned. "All I get is work and nothing else," he said. "All I get is nothing and no treatment. I never get treated well," he said. "Work is more important than you moaning," said James, "so do shut up." "How about that I'm not rusted red scrap iron like you?" shouted Alfred. "How about I say that to offend you?" James felt very cross, and when the argument started, Thomas and Edward had had enough and were very cross as well. "Enough!" shouted Edward after blowing his whistle very loud. "James," he said, "because Alfred is being silly, you have to ignore him. And Alfred, you need to stop complaining already," he said, "and be a sensible engine." Alfred felt very cross, especially James, so the two didn't speak to each other for the rest of the day. Later, Millie the little engine was shunting at the docks. When Alfred puffed over, he was still complaining. "I get no respect," he said. "This railway has treated me like a dirty rat," he shouted. "Alfred," said Millie, "when are you ever going to realise that this railway isn't that bad?" She said, "You are treating it like it's giving you nothing. You should be lucky to be in this railway." Alfred soon had enough. How about I have to say this? "I don't need stupid little engines like you to tell me what to do," said Alfred. "So shut up." And he puffed away, leaving Millie feeling very hurt and upset. Just then, Porter came over to see what was going on. "Hello, Millie," he said. "You look upset. What's up?" Millie told Porter what Alfred had said to her. "Don't listen to him," said Porter. "He'll eat his own words soon. How would you like to help me today?" "Sure," said Millie, and the two engines agreed to work together, and they were very happy with it. Soon, they both started working together until the trucks were in their proper places. The two engines were happy working together. Just then, the Fat Controller arrived. "Millie, I would like you to take a goods train to the far side of the line. Alfred is the back engine." "Sir," said Millie, can't another engine do it?" she asked. "No," said the Fat Controller. "I'm sorry, Millie, but you're the only engine available." And then Millie puffed away, feeling worried. "Good luck, Millie," shouted Porter, "and be careful with Alfred." By the time Millie arrived, she was finally coupled to the front of the train. Just then, she heard a voice. "About time you showed up." Millie knew that voice. It was Alfred at the back. "You better hurry up," he said, "because I'm not in a good mood today," he said, "so watch it." Millie was scared, but she remembered what Porter told her, and so after that, Millie was ready to go, and she pulled out and she pulled out of the yard with the goods train and Alfred. Soon they approached the hill that leads to the Sodor suspension bridge. Back at the goods train, Alfred was planning his revenge on Millie for always being on Sodor and for getting him into trouble. Alfred was soon starting his revenge. And Millie, on the other hand, was soon struggling up the hill. Alfred was still whispering his plan to the trucks. "When I say now, now," he whispered. And all the trucks agreed. Moments after Millie had reached the top of the hill, and then Alfred was ready for his revenge. "Now!" he shouted to the trucks, and they bumped Millie down the hill. "Oh no!" she cried. "What's going on?" And the trucks even banged their buffers, and they pushed Millie down the hill. "Help!" cried Millie. Her driver applied the brakes, but it was no good. Now Millie realised that she was heading for trouble. She went racing through a bend and came off the rails through a field. Poor Millie stood dazed and surprised, feeling muddy and drenched in a field. All the trucks were derailed, and the guard had been knocked off his van. Alfred was very pleased with his revenge. Before he could go, Alfred couldn't move. He had realised that he had run out of coal, and there was nothing he could do, and if help had arrived, Alfred would be in so much trouble. Moments after, Emily arrived with Rocky to clean up the mess. Just then the Fat Controller arrived, and Millie told the Fat Controller what Alfred had done. And then, when the Fat Controller turned to Alfred, he was red in the face and spoke severely to him. "You have caused a lot of trouble," he said. "You have always been a troublesome engine ever since you first got here," he said. "But sir," said Alfred. "Don't you dare say anything," he said. "I've had it with you and your evil tricks," he said, "and the damage you have done will not be easy to repair either. You will be sent back to the LNER and you will not come back here," he said. But, said Alfred sadly. "No buts," said the Fat Controller. "You are nothing but a rude and nasty engine, and I do not welcome engines like that on my railway," he said. As soon as the Fat Controller was finished with Alfred had been buffered behind a goods train, ready to be taken to the other railway, and was coupled up. A diesel had been called to take Alfred away so that he would not come back to Sodor anymore. Alfred did not take this decision very well at all. "I'll be back. I'll be stronger than I was before," he shouted. But none of the engines knew that it was going to be true. Days passed, and after Alfred had been sent away, Millie came home and was repainted and mended as she was before, and was happy to be back. And all the other engines were happy to be working safely on Sodor. And never again did they have another incident with Alfred.